So that's your dad's scrapbook?
Yeah, that's his scrapbook. And here's another ship picture.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Can we look through it?
Oh, yes, I want you to look through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He annotated everything. He kept everything. These were his sisters.
Yeah, that's so well organized.
Oh yeah, it is. That's what makes this, I think, interesting, is that it is organized, and what is plate. I don't know what these are.
So that's when he was in college.
Yeah, 2 years. And then you'll see his but there are pictures here of him and his brother like this. It will remind you of pictures of Jim and David, where they're doing, I don't know, are you taking a picture?
Yeah, yeah. Keep talking, this is interesting.
Where they have done some funny poses and all, and my dad and his brother did that.
Oh, that's cute.
They weren't copying because they never saw those pictures,
Yeah.
but I thought, have you ever been in Madison?
No, I've never been to Madison.
Yeah, big, big lake right there in
Yeah.
the center of everything. And, oh, this is the 6 of them. There were 6 in the family. My dad was 4th down. And Aunt Mabel's the one we knew out in Puyallup or out in Washington. Gladys, oh no, that's my Aunt Gladys, yeah, my cousin Joanne Young with her. Hazel's the one who died young in the 30s, died of TB.
TB.
Yeah. Oh, there's the house in Prentice. I've seen that house. You're trying to take pictures of all this?
Yeah, well, I'm just taking a short video.
Oh.
Flipping through it.
And this, I don't know if it's a high school or what.
Class Rush.
I know he was rushed for one of the fraternities, but I never heard him mention or talk about it. And I only came across it once looking through things and never heard about it. And this is Aunt Mabel, who lived in Puyallup, came out to Prosser. They did, and had this country farm, this country store. My cousin Patty grew up there. But on their honeymoon, and this is about 1927, they went to Hibbing to see the school, because it was so well known for being such a spectacular school, built in 1920, still is today. You've seen it.
Yeah,
It's
I have.
still that absolutely gorgeous school, and it still is that way. But it was quite a thing in the 1920s, and they went there she was a school teacher, and they went there on the honeymoon to see the school. And that's my mother. North Dakota. Now this must be as he's 1920. This is as he's going west now. He ends up in Prosser in about 1923. But this is what I didn't know was all his detours along the way. In Wyoming, September 18th, 1922. I just thought he got a freight train and rode west, but he didn't. He got on a freight train, but he made a lot of stops along the way. October 1st, 1922. Wallace, Idaho, mining town. Silver mining town. Still on the main highway, too.
Wallace, Idaho was where the last stretch of I-90 was completed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then Washington, 1923. And that's when he got to Washington, and he went to Prosser shortly after that, and that's where he stayed.
Yakima, Washington.
Yeah. But the company in Seattle sent him to Prosser to start up an insurance agency for them. And that's what he did. And then he lived in some sort of a boarding house when he went to Prosser, because he was just a single man.
Boarding house gang.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Like a dorm.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where they lived, but at least they ate there. And, yeah, the hills, well, that's right across the street from my house. That was that was part of the Army. The park was over here, and the pool was built here, and this is sort of before that. And Mount Rainier, which doesn't change over the years. And the
Unlike Mount St. Helens.
No, not like that. Boarding House Gang, 1924. And
I guess that's a.
this is my dad.
I guess that's a good way to meet all the other young people in your town. Just the
listen,
boarding house
I'll tell
gang.
you, every teachers had to be single. Oh, every teacher in that school was after him. Here's a young single man of 23 or 4 coming to town. Oh yeah, he was very popular. The thing is, he was very likable, and he was very friendly. I mean, everybody liked him. And oh, I'm gonna tell you, he had all those girls all over him. But that's what I was telling you. A young man comes to town. He's good looking, and all the young women are right there, or the students, whatever they are. Now this is all Prosser. I can remember all the lambs that we used to have going down the highway. I think there's. Oh, there's my mother, looking like a flapper, which she was.
She was a flapper?
Oh, sure, the 1920s. Look at the hat. Look at the dress. You bet.
What exactly did that mean, to be a flapper?
Oh, that's just a term they gave to the women in the 20s, was flapper. It was a way of dressing and just whole thing. But here's the pool that I learned to swim in, and across the street. My house would be right back there where those trees are. And our house would be here, and this was a vacant lot, and that house was at the corner. And this is my dog Buddy, but this is in front of our house. That is across the street. There's the pool. There's the first house. That's the house that was built in 26, and my parents bought it as a new house, or a 1-year-old. I think the builder lived in there a year, and then I was born. So that's. My dog Buddy. And that was our house. Oh, and then I can remember these sheep would come down from the the Horsehaven Hills, come down on the highway. It was at the foot of our hill, our street, and just blocked traffic. And they were going out through town and across that old bridge, going north and going out towards Rattlesnake. And then every year the sheep were herded through. And my grandmother's farm was just across that bridge. This looks like Lake Crescent, but I'm not certain. Up in the peninsula. Well, that seems to be it.
That's all. Well, that's really neat. Thank you for showing that to me.
Well, I like it because he really labeled it.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
people don't do.
Yeah.
They don't put dates on pictures or names, and this way you can follow it and see when all this happened.
Yeah. The contemporary analogy would be it would be like someone's social media feed.
Say that again?
It would be like someone's social media feed today.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess that's a big W on it for Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, yeah.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's colors are red and white or red and gray.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing that to me.
But that can go back. Well,